Oh, that is cool.
And honestly, so is the whole movie. I'm with you, Johnny, because that shit was fucking amazing. So in this movie right here, we learn that the planet is in some peril. We're all gonna die, but it's because the Silver Surfer, the Herald of Galactus, his board is used as the beacon of which Galactus, he comes to wherever that beacon is, destroys the universe, and feeds on it. Typical story. You know how it goes. Everybody knows the story of Galactus. See, in this movie right here, it starts out with Sue and Reed trying to get married, man. They love each other. He proposes. She says yes, but they can never seem to get married because they always busy. They're always busy saving the world. Saving our asses is what they're out here doing. And so Silver Surfer comes. That's the clip that I showed at the beginning. And he interrupts the wedding. Everywhere that he goes, he basically takes life from wherever he's at. So if he goes over an ocean, the ocean becomes still. Like, it's weird. Like, life leaves. It don't kill people, but it like fucks up like pretty much the water is what it shows. If he flies past, like, he's going through buildings, flying past cars and knocking cars over, shit like that. It's actually pretty scary, like, in terms of, like, it gives a sense of, damn, how can we win? If we don't win, this is what's gonna happen type deal. So as Johnny's chasing him, he finally catches up to him. Silver Surfer turns around, just chokes him. While he's choking him, like, the power from Johnny is like temporarily disrupted, and he throws Johnny, and they're high in the sky, like you can see Earth. As Johnny's falling, he finally kind of snaps out of it, flames on, but barely, only enough to barely survive, where he lands in Egypt in this big ass desert, fucks up some people's tents too, which is a funny scene in the movie. Fucks up the people's tent. He finally gets back, and everybody in the world seen that. It was a televised event that they seen because they were watching a wedding. They seen that the Silver Surfer was there. So the army comes and they're like, hey, we need the help of the Fantastic Four. They try a certain plan. In the beginning, that plan doesn't work. Basically, since Johnny was touched by the Silver Surfer, he can't touch any of the Fantastic Four members or he takes their powers away. So that's what the dilemma is. So while they're fighting the Silver Surfer the first time, he knocks over this big ass Ferris wheel, the one in London, I think they're at, because I think it shows the Big Ben. And as the Ferris wheel's falling, it distracts the Fantastic Four to try to catch the Ferris wheel before anything happens, which they're succeeding in doing. Sue's holding it up with her force field. The Thing is holding it up with his actual strength. Reed is holding everything together so nothing dismantles and shit like that. But then Johnny is trying to fly to go catch the Silver Surfer again, but this time he accidentally touches Reed. When he touches Reed, everybody's power switches. So luckily, the Thing was holding on to the Ferris wheel because the Ferris wheel was about to fall. All those people it was over with for them. But they managed to survive. And the army dude, like the general, I can't remember his name, he was pissed off about it, like, yeah, we need more help than y'all because clearly y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Guess what more help is, y'all? Dr. Doom. This motherfucker done brought Victor Von Doom back. He brought him back. Because Victor Von Doom done ran into the Silver Surfer and they got to fighting. And you know the Silver Surfer put him on his motherfucking ass. That boy blasted his ass with them cosmic powers. He went flying. And what that did for him, the same thing it did for Johnny. It fucking altered his molecular, like, system. Like, fucked up all that shit. So now, Victor Von Doom, y'all remember in the last movie, he looked all metal and stuff. I talked about that in the last review. Well, this time, since he got hit by the Silver Surfer's powers, it basically, it took his power away to where he didn't look all fucked up again. So now he looks like a normal human. He come walking through. He like, don't you believe in ghosts? Get this nigga out of here. So the Thing, like I would have did, rushes this man, chokes him like, bro, we'll fucking kill your ass. Yeah, I believe in ghosts, but I'll turn your ass into one for real. So, you know, Reed, unfortunately, well, he had to, says, hey, you know what? Let's hear him out, right? So Dr. Doom tells them, hey, we can beat this guy. All we got to do is separate him from his board, which is true. And they come up with a way to separate him from his board. The trap is set, and as the Silver Surfer is going into the trap, he sees Sue. he's able to talk to Sue, and Sue kind of like humanizes him a bit and sympathizes with him, like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you trying to destroy our Earth? And that's when it's revealed it's not me who's the destroyer, it's another person, and this thing is on its way. It's on its way. And so while that's happening, they like, man, why they talking so much? What's going on? Victor Von Doom, y'all know he fucking up everything. He says, I don't know, maybe he needs some motivation. They shoot rockets at him. This is when you know the Silver Surfer is not a bad person. When the rockets are coming, he shields Sue, like, hold on, like, don't get in the way. Lifts his board up and sucks the fucking missile through the board. Pause. And that shit was so fucking tough, bro. So I'm like, okay, cool. He's not a bad dude. So everybody sees this, well, the other members of the Fantastic Four see this. And so the trap ends up working. He falls out of the board, and the board gets confiscated, as does the Silver Surfer. And it's found out that they're torturing the Silver Surfer to try to get information out of him. Sue sees this, and she's like, hey, it's an easier way. So she sneaks out, talks to the Silver Surfer, and he like, hey, I got a wife and a kid. Like, oh, no, he doesn't have a kid. I'm sorry. I have a wife. I have to do this, because if I don't do this, he's going to destroy my planet. So better y'all than me, pretty much is what he's saying. And I get it, man. Like, who wouldn't get it? You got your family, you got your world, and you mean to tell, like say we found that it was life on Uranus. Y'all gonna give a fuck about Uranus if we had to destroy that planet for us to live here on Earth? Exactly. So it did a good job in making us feel for the Silver Surfer the same way Sue does. It's kind of like we see it through a lens of Sue. But y'all know it's not over. Y'all know what happens. Victor Von Doom ass takes the board, and he uses it himself because he's seen the power that it grants the Silver Surfer. So here he go. He done got on this damn board, and he pretty much hell-bent on taking over the world and killing the Fantastic Four because of what they did to him in the previous movie. Johnny comes up with this bright idea that, oh, I ain't even get to it. While he's on the board, he can summon like different things. He can make stuff happen with the board. He creates this spear, and he throws the spear because he's trying to kill each and every one of the Fantastic Four members. Sue, he's trying to kill the Silver Surfer first. Sue tries to block it, but his power grants him the ability to create stuff that can go through Sue's force fields. So when it goes through, it hits her, and she ends up dying, bro. So Johnny is like, man, I can use everybody's power. So he takes Sue's power, he takes Ben's power, and he takes Reed's power, because remember, if he touches somebody, he takes their power. And he goes up there, man, using the stretchy powers of Mr. Fantastic, and he turns into like a rock, a molten rock, because he's still hot, and he can go invisible, and he beats the shit, and I mean the absolute shit, out of Victor Von Doom. And the first thing he says when he goes up there is, to quote a famous friend of mine, it's clobbering time, and gets to work in that man, bruh. So he beat the dog shit out of him, and they return the board back to Norrin, which is the Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer goes down. He saves Sue. He gives her life back by giving some of the power cosmic to Sue, which she's back to life. And he's like, I'm going to end this, man. Tell her when she wakes up, she was right. I do have a choice. Because she told him in the beginning, you got a choice. You don't have to do this. And which he thought he did. And he was like, man, you know what? It ends here. Like, he ain't going to be able to kill my family or my world, because I'm going to kill him. So he goes up, and he can't get all the way to the top. Johnny comes, flies him all the way to the top, lets him go, and he goes into the mental of Galactus. Galactus is not a being in this. It is literally like a natural disaster. It looks like a big-ass tornado is about to suck up the Earth, is what it looks like, which nobody liked. But it is what it is. He goes into the middle of that, uses all his power, sucks it up, and boom! Blows that motherfucker to bits. And that's the end of the story. It is a post-credit scene, which is slight. It just shows why he's falling down. The board reacts to his calling, so he didn't really die. And here we are. The Fantastic Four decide to be just that, the Fantastic Four. Reed and Sue go ahead and get married, and they devote their lives to saving the planet. And that's the end of the movie, man. That is Rise of the Silver Surfer. And as y'all can see, I'm excited for the night, because I'm going to see that movie, which means I'm dropping another review tonight. So yeah, I'm going to holler at y'all later. I still got work to do. So peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good one.